Gentlemen, ladies, welcome back. Sandamtod. Adam is here because he went on a buying bonanza this weekend at the Easter sale at Vintage Stock. This is all from one store. I don't know if I'm going to have multiple bids because I just went to this one today and it's Friday night. So this is from the Blue Spring store. I picked up 9 items. I only spent $30, but I got 3 of them for free because I'm running a buy two get one. So I picked it up. This is our receipt here. If none of it works, I can take it back and trade it in or get a store credit. But we're going to get rolling here. Picked up some Nintendo games, a couple of Intellivision games. I'll explain as I go. I said I wasn't collecting Intellivision, but you'll see when we get there. And a couple Genesis games. So we'll get organized here, and I'll talk you through it. I decided to go out to the Blue Spring store today just because I hadn't been out to that one. It's the one that I'd been away from the longest, I think. Thinking about maybe going out to the Belton store tomorrow. Not sure if I will. If I do, that's the only other one that I think I might have an inkling to want to go to. The other ones I think I've been to pretty recently, and I don't think there was anything that I was really craving at those stores. So we can get organized here, and I'll talk you through how everything went down. Okay, yes. 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 Alright, anyway, when I got in there, I started looking around. Of course, it's buy two, get one. Now, you can mix and match across platforms, but it all has to be used game merchandise. So you can get 2 Sega games and a Super Nintendo game, or 2 Super, N64 games and a PlayStation 2 game. It doesn't matter as long as they're all used games. So I started looking around, started trying to match my prices up and get things figured out in my head. So I grouped these in the 3 stacks of 3 that I bought them in for the buy two get one, and you'll see as I'm going why I did this. But the first thing I did was I went over to the Nintendo games, the 8-bit Nintendo games, and started looking through them. Saw a few titles, nothing I was really thrilled with, but I found a no-clip game, another one, so I think this makes 64 for me, folks. This one's pretty dingy, and the label's got a couple little nicks out of it, so I'm not, if I run across another copy, I'm definitely picking it up, but this one's not too bad, so I'm not going to cry the blues. I paid $4 for it. It's called Lunar Pool, and it doesn't have the clips on the end. This cartridge is pretty dingy. I think I can clean this front up and clean this label up kind of good, but the back label has got some nicks out of it, and it is really dirty looking. So I decided to pick up a second game just for the back, and I'll explain what that is here in a second. But picked up another no clip. This was $3.99. So I started looking for some other games that were around $4 that I could group together and get my, so you're not paying, getting 2 $10 games and then buying a 99-cent game for free. You want to get your 2 $10 games and get a $10 game for free, so you're following my logic. So anyway, decided, went around to the other side. They moved their Genesis stuff around to the other side so they could add more DS stuff in and things like that. And so I was like, no big deal. But they had a few box Genesis games that I was interested in. This one's missing the tab. It's $4. I don't remember ever even playing this, and I know it's on a few different platforms, including Sega CD and 3DO, and I'd like to pick it up for the 3DO. But this is the one I found today, and it's for the Genesis. It's called Flashback, and it is complete. It was $4. It's $3.99, just like the Lunar Pool. It is complete, which it seems like the times that I've found this game, it's never been complete. It didn't have the directions, or something was missing, or the cart was just really screwed up, and I didn't want to pay for it. But today's looks pretty good. Got a few surface scratches, but the label on the cart is in awesome shape, and the rest of it, the instruction booklet's in good shape, and it's kind of tore there, but I figured, hey, I can buy a new case for it. So $4, and then I was going to get look for another $4 game, not $4 game dollar, for free. And started looking, and they had a couple other Genesis games. Wasn't real happy. They got a bunch of loose cart Genesis games. But I've told you, for some reason, when it comes to Super Nintendo and Genesis, I have a real hard time wanting to buy loose cart stuff. I mean, I know the N64, the games are a little more pricey, so to find them in box, you're going to mark them up even more. But Super Nintendo and Genesis, especially Genesis, because they came in hard shell cases. So I'm like, how can you not have the case? But anyway, was looking through a few, and I started seeing the same thing. I'm like, oh yeah, I got that. Don't want that sports game. La-di-da-da-da. And then I came to this one. It was $2.99. It is complete. The game looks a little dirty, but I'm going to clean it up. This is called Rocket Knight Adventures. Now, I remember this game from back in the day, but it looks like a platformer, and you're some kind of opossum, it says. Certified for one Rocket Knight, it says on the back. It is complete. The instruction book does have a little bit of dog earring down here at the bottom, which I'm going to try to flatten that out. And the cartridge looks a little bit dingy, but the label's not torn. It just needs to be kind of gingerly cleaned without tearing it up too much. So this was my first group of 3 that I picked up. Then I decided to pick up another 5-screw game just for the back label, like I said. So, of course, the cheapest game to pick up is this game, Gyromite. It was $1.99. It's 5-screw. But the thing is, folks, is I think this baby might have a Famicom adapter in it. It feels just a little bit heavy. I'm going to open it up at the end of this, and we're going to see. So, hopefully that it does. I'm hoping it does. But this back is going to go on that other one that's so dingy. I'm probably going to cut this into 2 parts, folks. I'm just going to have to, so you're going to have to watch 2 parts of this. I'll try to put the cut somewhere where it's pretty convenient, so it's not too distracting. But anyway, I'll start in on the next vid, so talk to you later. Folks, moment of truth on the Gyromite. We're going to see if it's got the Famicom adapter in it. I mainly bought it for the back plates because it has a good sticker on it and stuff to put on my no-clip lunar pool that I picked up. But this one felt a little heavy and thought it might have a Famicom adapter in it, so I haven't looked yet, so we're going to check. Oh, fucking A, it does. It does have one. Oh, that's sweet. Folks, I haven't really sought one of these out. But today, when I was on the buy 2 get 1 free, I thought maybe that there might be one in here because this one felt a little bit heavy, and sure as shit there is. So okay, folks, I got it out of there. So as far as I understand it, this is the actual Famicom adapter, and they plug into the end like this. And this is the actual Gyromite game that was in the system, and that's a hell of a lot smaller board than I've seen. That's just sweet. It's really odd to kind of see it pieced out like that. I only paid $2 for the Gyromite, but this one just felt just a tad heavier. None of the other ones I've ever picked up felt like they had one in it, or maybe today I was just more able to tell, you know. So